There's about 4,500 calves here for your competition. And ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is just an absolute credit to every vendor here today. As our judge for the best presented pairs of winners today did mention, weight for age, he said these calves stack up anywhere in Australia. As I mentioned, Murray Arnell was our judge today. The steer pen, donated by Landfall Angus, goes to pen number 5, which is the Rockford Pastoral calves, a wonderful lineup of calves there.
Right, well, here we go, make us start an absolute bonnie pen there to start on. 451 kilos.
Lovely pen of calves.
There. Year in, year out, those calves there before you start them there. What are they worth? Ought to make 800 straight up for them. $800.
Selling in Tasmania moved into the final leg on Thursday, and it was the turn of the Bothwell sale down in the Central Islands. Philip Rosendale joins me from Hobart office of Roberts. Philip, a sale that was you've seen before, very good at the top end of the steers, but something that we haven't seen for 20 years at the bottom end.
Yeah, well, it's been a reasonable sale at the top end. Most of our big steers, better steers above 330 kilos were 175 to 180, and they topped at 188. And once we came back under 270 kilos, 250 kilos and 220 kilos, our calves quickly came back in the price from 150 down to 135 to 40.
Yes, so at the top end in dollar terms, you sell 2 pens at $800 and a good run between $550 and $650. But then steer-wise, you saw a couple of pens, a few pens under the $300, but most in the $350 to $420.
That's right. Most of those smaller calves were in that hung around $350 for quite a while.
Yeah. Now the heifer market was similarly structured and just as good and just as tough.
Yeah. The heavy calves again. Everybody wanted the heavy calves and the better calves and the bigger calves. As soon as you come back under 300 kilos, you're in trouble again. Not many competitors in the under 300s or under 270s, but the heavy heifers were, pretty sound. I guess most of those would be about 150 kilos.
Yeah. Philip, one of the very few times in the last decade where we could say we couldn't stand next to a mainlander and have a chat to him because there was none here.
With a big sale like this, you would just anticipate that mainlanders will be here. Unfortunately, no one came down from the mainland. They could have put good lines of calves together, but obviously they're having a similar situation to us. That the market over there is pretty tight and the season's tight.
Yeah. Now on the quality of the cattle, probably one of the best yardings that you put together in a decade. Quality of the breeding.
It's been fantastic. The breeding sticks out with a lot of the Highland bred cattle and the straight bred cattle, and they've had a good season through the spring. They've had a lovely hot summer, and cattle really boom with the hot weather. Unfortunately, it's dried off just too much. No autumn break, a small autumn break, and then it just never continued on.